I drove down here to this desolate and wild section of Utah, and I got here just as the sun was setting. So I got a glimpse of this canyon that I had planned to go drop down into, and kind of the area I thought I would hike in. To my surprise, it was a lot rougher than I thought it would be. I know it's unusual for things to look different on the internet than they do in real life, but in this case, I feel like things look a lot different than they did on Google Earth. This is the kind of place people go to, and then they just disappear, and then 20 years later, somebody finds a pile of bones and a wallet, and they're like, oh, that's where he went. I'm gonna wear my running clothes, but you could probably get away with just going down there in a Adidas tracksuit. The 15-mile route I'm doing today could take 4 or 5 hours, could take 9 hours. I might not even make it all the way around. These are my first few tentative steps into that yawning abyss. Just as likely I'll go down here a ways and then just stand on top of a ginormous cliff I can't overcome. There's always a way to get down. I'm just trying to find a way to get down that doesn't involve dying or throwing myself into the void and ending up, looking like a pile of hamburger meat at the bottom of the cliff. If not, I'm gonna go back up to my truck and finish the package of zingers that I've got. Nope. I have to say no. It's really irresponsible of Google Earth to make it look like I can get down when I definitely can't. Frustrated is one of the words I would use to describe my feelings at this time. I can see the canyon just right down there, the one that I was going to come out of. It's right there. I was hoping I'd come out of that, in about 10 hours. But this is the canyon I was going to go up. I can't get down. I'm trapped. Now I'm gonna have to turn around and formulate a plan B. I didn't have a plan B. At least I can eat a zinger. Kind of soften the blow. I'm gonna eat this zinger and drink some water. And then I'm gonna try again. I'm betting it all on this Google Earth image right here. And it's impossible to tell whether it'll all be cliffed up or if that smeared section is actually a hill rather than a cliff. I didn't like the look of my first option for going down. So now I'm going to try this out. It looks almost equally as dangerous. But you never know until you put your foot on these things exactly how it's going to turn out. So here we go. I'm going to make another attempt. Well, I made it down the first part and didn't fall to my death. So that's something positive to feed off of. Moving on to the next part. Yay! Yay! I made it. I made it to this bloody river. And it's not quite the spectacular canyon that I saw earlier today, but on my third attempt, I made it to the river. Not following any trail. Because I'm an idiot. If I had just done maybe 10 extra minutes of research, I probably wouldn't have had to bushwhack and, you know, 2 failed attempts. But I'm here. Nothing went as planned today. No, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's nice to have a plan and to see it through. Gives you a sense of accomplishment. But I mean, really the purpose of coming out here was to do something I hadn't done before in a place I'd never been. So, by that, you know, measurement, I was successful.